So this right here, that's over 8,000 American dollars that I made over the last year from one digital product on a faceless YouTube channel. And that's just the small version of what's possible. A few weeks ago, Andrew broke down a guy running an AI avatar channel who pulled over $138,000 in 30 days from one single ebook that didn't require any inventory, shipping, or customer service. You build it once with AI, upload it once, and it keeps paying you every single day after that, whether you're filming, sleeping, or doing literally anything else. So in this video, I'm showing you what a digital product actually is, the types you can build depending on your niche, how to build one with AI in an afternoon, how to publish it for free, and some psychological tricks as a bonus to sell more and start collecting money from it. So first, let's actually define this, because half of you are picturing something way more complicated than it actually is. And if you get this part wrong, you either never start or you build something that doesn't fit your niche at all. A digital product is just something you make once and sell an unlimited number of times. No factory, no warehouse, nothing physical involved. That's why I like digital products so much. There are a bunch of formats depending on what you already make content about. First, ebooks and guides. Think of a step-by-step manual for something people are already googling how to do. Second, templates. Notion templates for productivity, spreadsheet templates for budgeting, Canva templates for content creators. Third, presets and filter. Lightroom presets for photographers, CapCut presets for editor. These sell like crazy because people want your exact look without doing the work, or they just want to save time. Import, paste the preset, and don't make the edit themselves. Fourth, printables. Planners, worksheets, checklists, anything someone prints and uses. And fifth, mini courses, a tight video series that solves one specific problem, not a full masterclass. So that's the basic, most common menu. Pick whatever one fits your niche best, and remember, whatever product you pick, it should either solve some kind of problem or save time for people. But how do you build it? Don't worry, because in a second we're going to build one of these from scratch. But before we jump into building process, I need to slow down for one segment, because most people skip straight to making the product, and that's exactly why theirs flop while someone else hits six figures. Three things decide whether a digital product actually sells. Psychologists call it the six-figure triangle. I'm joking, I came up with this triangle myself. But to make a six-figure digital product, you need three things. First is the problem. A painful, valuable problem people are willing to pay to solve. A product that fixes something urgent sells itself, but a product that's just nice to have needs convincing. So before you build anything, ask if this actually gets someone unstuck right now, or if it's the kind of thing people bookmark and never open. Second part of the triangle is the audience, and this is the part almost nobody talks about. If your audience is mostly from the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, or Germany, you're sitting on people who are used to paying for things online, have a card saved, and actually have the income to spend on your product without blinking twice. Build the exact same thing for an audience with less spending power, and you can have the best idea in the world and still barely sell it. And the third part of the triangle is the content that attracts those people and naturally leads them to your product. You don't just post a product link and hope. You don't need to run paid ads either. You pick one problem and you make content around that exact problem over and over. That's it. Get those three right, and that's the difference between a product that just sits there and one that actually pays your rent. So now that you know what makes a product sell, let's actually build one. To build a product today, I won't use ChatGPT or Claude like I usually do. I'm going to use Abacus AI, and if you haven't heard of it, it's basically one subscription that gives you access to everything. No juggling 5 different tools, 5 different subscriptions. First up is Chat LLM by Abacus AI. This is their chat interface, but here's the thing, it's not just one model. It's got every major AI model in one place, plus all the top released agents. So instead of hopping between apps for different tasks, it's all sitting in one chat box. So on how to build a 6-figure digital product, I started by picking the root LLM model here because it automatically figures out the best model for whatever I'm asking it to do. I dropped in a prompt explaining how many pages I wanted, how I wanted the structure to look, and that was basically it. The prompt wasn't long, not overly detailed, because the first draft is never perfect anyway. We still need to go through it and fix it. For example, now I've got just the text and content of the book in the chat, so I asked it to turn it into a PDF, make it aesthetic, and add illustrations. And after this, it finally looked like an ebook. Inside the PDF there are cool illustrations and a warm design. The only thing I don't like is that it's just soulless tips without any more text. So before actually starting to sell this ebook, I would probably give examples of other ebooks and add some more detailed instructions of how the structure should look in each chapter. Before publishing it, I would also need to check the actual tips if they're actually useful and good. If not, we should do additional research and ask you to put better tips, or even buy or find some kind of ebook ourselves and see how other people do it and give it as an example to our chatbot. And that same applies to building other types of digital products like guides and templates. Once your draft's cleaned up, this is where it gets fun, the cover. And for this, I switched over to a Bacchus AI Studio. This is basically their full agentic production powerhouse. Every top video, image and voice agent out there, all built into one platform. So instead of hunting down whatever image generator is trending this week, it's already in here. I went to the image generation tab, wrote my prompt, picked my model, I went with auto, chose my image ratio and generated a few covers to pick from. I asked it to add the book title right onto the cover, and that was it. Honestly, the pricing is what makes this a no-brainer. It's just $10 a month for everything I just showed you, and if you sign up through my link, the first month's just $7. So now you've got a finished product ready to sell, built in an afternoon and not in a month. And to do it, go to a free platform called Gumroad to publish it. Quick note before we publish, because Gumroad isn't the only option and I don't want you thinking it's the only way to do this. There are paid platforms out there too, and you can build your own websites and sell directly from it. But at the start, you don't need any of that. You don't even know yet if this product has real demand. So paying for a website or fancier platform before you've made a single sale doesn't make sense yet. Gumroad costs nothing to set up, so you're testing the idea for free. There's also School, which I actually use for this channel's community, but School is a different animal. It's built for recurring monthly revenue through a community, not a one-time product sale. And it's honestly not that passive because you have to show up and interact, which I do every single day in my community. I'm not going to stretch this video trying to cover it. If you want a full breakdown on making money with a School community, let me know in the comments, I'll make it. So let me show you how to do it on Gumroad fast. And wait, because I will share a few psychological tricks to make more sales. So first, create an account, then write your product description and actually spend time on this part because it's what does the selling for you. Now here's some pricing psychology nobody tells you about. First, setting the price too low can actually hurt you and get you fewer sales than pricing it higher. Who could have thought this, right? How this happens? Well, when people see a low price, it signals the product is cheap and low quality. If you make the product price higher, they associate with something worth having. Second is the classic trick. End your price in a 19 instead of 20, 39 instead of 40, because our brains read that first digit. So 39 feels a lot closer to 30 than to 40, even though it's basically the same money. It's called charm pricing, and it works because we anchor on that left number. Third trick is to never show your price alone. Show it next to a higher on its beating, like 39 down from 59 this week only. Suddenly 39 doesn't feel like spending money, it feels like saving money. That's why showing the old higher price next to the new one works so well. You're not really selling the book for 39, you're selling the discount. After using these tricks, upload your file, set up your card for payments, and you're ready to publish. One more thing before you publish, and this one actually matters for how much you sell long term. Gumroad lets buyers leave a star rating and a review, and your rating is one of the first things people check before they trust a product enough to buy it. Now, bad reviews are going to happen sometimes. No matter how good your product is, somebody's always going to feel disappointed. So if that happens, you refund them, full refund, and Gumroad automatically removes the rating along with it. This way no one loses money. They ask for the refund, you gave it back, and your storefront still looks clean and still drives new sales. Just be clear though, this only works long term if the product's actually good. You're not tricking anyone into buying junk and refunding your way out of complaints. Build something that genuinely saves people time or gives them information that they'd struggle to find elsewhere. In this way, bad reviews become rare in the first place. The refund's just your safety net for the few people who slip through. And this is the exact dashboard from my own account. That's real money, not from Gumroad, but from School, from one product on a faceless channel. So that's the full playbook for building the product itself, picking the idea, knowing why it actually sells, building it with AI, and getting it live on Gumroad. If you want to try Bacchus AI, link is in the description.